Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland. Welcome to Wednesday. It is the 27th, Thursday. Oh my God, I was so confident too.
I know, you were so on a roll.
And I'm so coffee too.
Yeah, it's not good.
It is not good. Something's going around the building. Something's going around. Something's going on. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be just a little drizzly out today. So if you're on I don't know, let's say for instance, a ropes course outside, you might want to bring an umbrella with you.
I don't know if an umbrella on a ropes course would be the
well,
best.
Did you ever see one of the trapeze artists? They have the rope that goes across, and then they have the umbrella for balance and the tutu. I'm assuming both of those help you get across on there.
Well, the tutu's for the class.
Oh, all right. So you have ropes course today.
We have Adventures in Leadership brought to you by the Connecticut Association of Student Councils. So we're bringing 9 Woodland students to this annual event. It's been going on 7 years, including a virtual one during COVID. It has never rained before, so we'll see if it's raining by the time we get there. There's 70 some odd student leaders from across the state of Connecticut, high school and middle school going today. It should be good times. The National Guard is going to be there to support. So we're doing because of the weather, we're not going to do the traditional boat building, which is always
I just was going to ask you if you're going to still do the boat building.
If it wasn't so cold, we would do the boat building, but the water temperature is going to be in the 40s possibly. Oof. So at that point, it's not really safe to do that. So we reworked the schedule, and there's a couple different activities they're going to be offering us that normally you pay extra for. So we'll see how it goes.
Now, is it the low ropes or the high ropes?
So that this year's low ropes. There's an A year and a B year. This is an A year, which is low ropes.
That kind of worked out then, because I don't know if you'd be able to do the high ropes.
You can. No,
you can.
You still can, unless there's lightning. This place, like, you go high ropes, low ropes, anything unless there's lightning. If there's lightning, everything shuts down. Things go different. But beyond that, yeah, no, you are in the pouring rain doing high ropes.
Oh, all right.
Like it's quite intense. It should be a really exciting day. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully everybody brings some foul weather gear, just to be on the safe side that it's out there. Do kids wear? Do we have raincoats? Because no one's walking by here in a raincoat this morning.
I wore mine today.
I found mine.
I wore a thicker hoodie. I guess that's
your
kind
rain
of
hoodie.
Yeah, my super absorbent rain hoodie. It's like
I don't know if you would want absorbent.
I don't know, but that's kind of what it is. It's very soft material.
You got layers today.
I have layers today. It was colder this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's colder. I don't know if you know, but it was colder. I don't know if when you walked to your car, you didn't notice. Today in history, the arcade game Pac-Man debuted in 1980. In 1980, and for you tech gurus, in 1990, Microsoft released Windows 3.0. 3.0, and it came on floppy disks. It came out on like 11 floppy disks to get it installed.
How many?
11.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was just a stack of floppy disks. Put them in there. Today is World Goth Day. World Goth Day. So if you want to look like, get into your channel that inner medieval energy, today is the day for that. And it is also a day celebrated for a man named Arthur Conan Doyle, whose birthday is today.
Oh.
And that's why today is also Sherlock Holmes Day. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But for us, we're going to celebrate by having, the Media Center is closed, blocks 1, 2, and 3. The Veterans Forum, which we've been talking about quite often, is going on. So it will be closed all first 3 blocks. And if you need to get your Chromebook, you can still come in and get your Chromebook. So but just be quiet when you come in to get those. And why are you coming in to get a Chromebook? You should have yours charged. And I tell you every morning, charge your Chromebook. So you should have that charged and ready to go. And hopefully you have a great day with that for the Veterans Forum. This week's Pom Pom Poll of the Week is lemonade or iced tea. Don't forget to donate your clothes and change lives. Support the Woodland Hawks basketball team Saturday, May 24th, 9 to 12. That's going to be in St. Anthony's. And remember, they're not looking for large toys or stuffed animals. They don't need bikes or scooters or any kitchen items, no artwork or electronics. They're really just looking for clothing, footwear, belts, purses, hats, linens, and maybe some smaller plastic toys. But basically just focus on the clothing itself, and that's in St. Anthony's parking lot. And there was the inaugural meeting of the Woodlands Future Educators Group, which brought together those Region 16 students who want to be teachers and teachers within Region 16 who are from Region 16 and came back to Region 16 to be future educators as well. It was the inaugural one, so hopefully we'll do it again and we'll build up our own numbers. We're building our own little army internally. We're teaching students how to be teachers to come back and then take your job, maybe take my job eventually. That's what we do here. And the NVL Unified Picnic went off the other day without a hitch. I don't know exactly what day that was on. And don't forget to return your books and charge your Chromebooks. And time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. Couple top stories start today. First up, late Wednesday night, a crucial House committee approved advancing President Donald Trump's comprehensive domestic policy bill known as the, quote, One Big Beautiful Bill Act, setting the stage for a full House vote anticipated in the early hours of Thursday. The vote followed days of GOP negotiations to secure support from both centrist and hardline Republicans amid disputes over Medicaid cuts, SALT cap, and energy tax credits.
What's the SALT cap again?
So the SALT is when you are able to count your state taxes as expenditures. So you're able to write off your state taxes. It lowers your federal taxes.
Oh, gotcha.
That was a thing up until 2017. In 2017, in the last big tax package that the country passed, we put caps on that, and that hurt certain states more than other states. So if your state has a higher tax burden, it hurt you more.
And that's not for individual taxes. That's for the state itself taxes.
No, that's like you.
So I could write off my state tax against my federal taxes?
So yeah, that's how.
How am I just learning this now? I don't think it says it that when you got TurboTax.
That's how it used to be. You can't right now.
Oh, okay. All right. I feel better now.
There's nothing you can do right now.
I feel better. Maybe the medicine's kicking in. Maybe that's what it is.
All right. A brand new study out of the UK says that sighing in frustration at a colleague at work can count as discrimination.
What?
Sorry, man.
An employment tribunal has ruled. The ruling came in the case of a software engineer with ADHD who successfully sued a tech company after complaining about his managers sighing and exaggerated exhales.
Oh, my goodness. I could be brought up on charges.
Mr. Gary's in trouble.
Really?
Yep. Another study out of the UK, clownfish.
Wow, the UK is really, and we spend on weird research, but.
All right, so a new clownfish study shows that clownfish actually shrink during heat waves. So academics from Newcastle Leeds and Boston University, see, we're involved.
Oh, there you go.
Tracked 134 clownfish, over several months during a marine heat wave in a reef area off the coast of Papua New Guinea between February and August 2023.
You know, I shrink during heat waves as well.
About 100 fish shrank over often synchronizing size reductions within breeding pairs to maintain social hierarchies and boost their survival chances.
Well, I don't do it on purpose.
Shrinking once increased the clownfish's chance of surviving the heat wave by 78%.
Really?
Mm-hmm. ICC prosecutor says
funny.
Benjamin Netanyahu arrest warrant should remain as Israeli jurisdiction challenge is heard. Prosecutors at the International Criminal Court have ruled on judges in The Hague to deny Israel's petition to annul the arrest order issued last November against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The SS United States is back in the news.
Here
Oh,
we go.
no.
The SS United
They've
States.
made a last pitch attempt to get the May 21st deadline extended. No,
That
word
was
yet.
yesterday.
That was yesterday.
So they're
um,
going to check the May 21st deadline on the 22nd.
They'd made it yesterday after
Right.
the morning show. So they've tried to once again postpone the deadline. So this is the last
That was
pitch
a sigh.
attempt.
Yeah.
I sighed about that.
Yeah,
And
that-
I rolled.
you got to sync that story.
What happens if you sigh and you eye roll? You could go to prison.
Yeah, I guess. Harassment.
All right, two more stories for you.
All right.
Johnny Ive, who famously designed the
Oh, yeah.
iPhone,
Yes.
amongst other iconic Apple devices, is about to become the lead designer for OpenAI and ChatGPT AI giant to make a ChatGPT device. Wall Street Journal on Wednesday reported the impending deal, which sees OpenAI acquire Ive's I/O company. The deal valued at $6.5 billion. As part of that, Ive becomes the design lead for OpenAI, a role he's been slowly stepping into for some time.
He does make nice products. I'm not gonna. His design elements are very clean, modernistic. I like him.
He was at Apple until 2019, and in recent months, he has expressed some misgivings about the possible negative impact of the previous products he's worked on, criticizing that technology may be causing problems.
Yes, but he made like the case for it. Like he
Mhm.
made what it looks like.
But
He didn't make it as addictive as.
wasn't he the guy in the commercials that would describe them? Or am I just having weird memories? Wasn't
don't
he
know.
like the sleek brand new titanium case?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll
I'm
have to check-
gonna sigh at you. I'm about to sigh at you. Chris, I don't know.
And last but not least, Christians around the world are assembling in Nicaea for the 1,700th anniversary of the Ecumenical Council of Nicaea,
The Nicene
Wow.
Creed.
the Nicene Creed.
That's a pretty good run right there.
Yeah. So the conference hosted by the Pontifical Urban University, known as the Urbaniana, began on May 20th, same date that the Nicene Council had opened 17 centuries earlier.
How many 4th of Julys have we had? Not that many.
Well, no, I mean, we've had a lot of 4th of Julys. How many of them have we celebrated as Independence Day?
You're right. Okay, all
Because
right.
We've had several thousand 4th of Julys.
You know what? Yeah.
It's like I used
He
to.
should have sighed at me right then. That would have been.
He's sighing right now. He's not
Jim.
looking.
I
did roll my eyes.
Prison time.
There you go. And there's your news.
And that's the news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer.
Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown. Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. No events yesterday. No scores to report.
All right. Well, okay. And that's the sport. Oh, no, you got more?
Today, Thursday, we're supposed to have a golf match versus
see.
St. Paul away, 2 p.m. You know what that means?
Well, it looks like they're going to be
Early
at home.
dismissal.
Early dismissal, but
Yep.
it looks like they
I don't know.
may be able to get out there.
I don't know.
They should be passing through. It's a
Yeah.
pass. I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for some time now.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we have baseball and softball, undefeated softball.
Undefeated softball, 20-0.
Yes, they're waiting for their NVL rankings, their
They
competition.
should be
They'll be
number
playing
one
Saturday,
for NVL. I
but
don't
there
know.
are still games going on, so I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, when the rankings come out, they'll be number one.
They'll be number one, but they're waiting on who they're up against, who's their opponent
Ah,
in the rankings.
right. One of the people that they've beaten.
Yes, exactly. So NVLs will be starting on Saturday, and we'll have track on Saturday.
Okay.
It's going to be a busy parking lot.
What is Saturday
once again.
supposed to look like? Is it supposed to be?
I think it's overcast, but it's okay.
Because prom is tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry, that I threw that right into the sports update.
And how about those Pacers?
How about those Pacers?
138, 135. Halliburton lit it up second half. The Knicks
He's
were
all
up by.
choked up over it. What are
I
you
know.
doing?
And he's rolling his eyes and sighing.
My God.
I only got up to when it was because then I passed out. It was like
Yeah, I watched to the half. Knicks were up by
100 and-
7.
105 to
You're just making
98
up
or
numbers.
something. I don't know, it was
Knicks.
something around there. But the Knicks were winning.
They were winning at the half.
Yeah,
And they blew it.
they were winning in the fourth.
Yeah, they were winning in the 5th. No,
Yeah.
no. They lost in the 5th.
Yeah, I wish I had stayed awake to see it. I have the game recorded, so I will
Oh,
go back
you
to
gotta
see how
watch
it
it.
finished up because
Yes.
I was going, well, it looks like the Knicks are going to pull it off.
And we have the two
But you
T's
can
tonight.
never count the Pacers out this
No,
year.
I'm telling you.
Those young kids, they just don't know. They don't know to stop.
Yeah, they knocked off the number 1 team in their 4th. So
Yeah.
they're in it. They're in it to win it. Goes back to Larry Bird.
I wonder
Front
how the New
office.
York fans responded.
Oh, Mr. Daly's got to be in a bad mood today.
Especially if you watch the whole game, the Knicks were in charge the entire time.
At home.
Yeah.
So we have TNT tonight. Timberwolves and the Thunder. Game 2.
All right.
8:30 start.
Well, it's a little on the later side, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Tonight is scholarship night.
And tonight is scholarship night.
Yes. So I'm giving out my scholarship first because I'm going to run over to Seymour, where a former student of mine is being recognized as the alumni of the year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Yes, he worked for the Brookings Institute, PhD from Vanderbilt.
So he's a slacker.
John Hudak.
You're a very, very busy person.
I am.
And we had the college signing athletes last night, the college ceremony for them.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Those speeches.
Yeah.
Great
20,
job.
22 in total.
I think that's
So-
the most ever.
I believe so. In the years that they've done this, I don't remember having that many going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. And that's the sports of Mama Manning. And that was our show. And hey, listen, we had a slower start, but man, we finished strong.
You're welcome.
I love you guys. All right, on behalf of the show, don't forget, she's Mama Manning, he's Tomlin, I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify, we're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew, knocking down the door.